Good morning, it is day 7 and it is our last full day, so we are off to Magic Kingdom this morning, or for as long as we can sustain it, because today we are on the edge of Hurricane Helene. It's going to hit land in the Panhandle, which is much further north than here, but it's going to be sort of tropical storm conditions here, wet and windy, to the point we're taking our ponchos but not our umbrellas, because we would just Mary Poppins style get blown away.
Yeah, so by tropical storm winds in the UK, that would be like a winter storm for us. Winds with 50, 60 mile an hour gusts, 70 at a push. So so while at home that would be really, really dangerous, it probably is going to be here. But they are Walt Disney World have said they're going to continue operations for as long as they can. They're going to keep updated. We've just got to keep an eye on our phones, because they have the weather service have said there are potentially tornadoes that just come with the bands of rain. That is perfectly normal for a storm season in Florida. And we'll know straight away because we've had it before. We'll just get the emergency alert on your phone. Everybody will get it at the same time, so we'll just take cover and follow the precautions and the guidance of the cast members.
But I said it's not unusual at this time of year. We also really closely follow weather forecaster here called Eric Burris, who is local to Orlando and who is absolutely no hype, very sensible, very practical, gives really clear advice based on whatever the National Hurricane Centre are saying, and we find him really useful, so would definitely recommend following along with him at any point for the weather for your Florida trip.
Yeah, I mean there are several, but he's one we followed since we've been here for 10 years, isn't it? Yeah, he works for WESH, they all seem to be a good team there. But he does a coffee talk thing on Facebook, so even when we're not here, we follow him. So it always to see what the weather's like in our second home. So we're about to head out off to Magic Kingdom. Not taking this camera with us because if it does torrential, I really don't want to wreck the camera. So any footage we film today will be on my phone. So you will notice it's not quite as good and maybe a bit fuzzy, which reminds me I need to clean the lens.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we are here at Magic Kingdom. It rained absolutely torrentially whilst we were on the bus on the way here. It was leaking in through the emergency hatch and we were getting absolutely soaked. We've got our ponchos with us. We've come in, we've ridden Buzz, and now hopefully we're going to go and get another funnel cakes. I absolutely loved it when we had it the other day. We did have a multi-pass for Big Thunder, but it's temporarily closed, probably because of the weather, so that means we can use it on Big Thunder at any point later today or on something else. So being as we're hungry, we're going to have something to eat and drink and then re-review where we're at with all of our multi-passes, and go from there, just to make sure we get the most out of it that we can.
But as you can see, we're not in ponchos at the moment. It has stopped raining.
I can even see a little bit of blue sky.
If I flip the camera, there we go. So it's not as bad as it was. We believe it's coming in later. But so far so good.
If you're still coming in, it's great to see you. Now it's time to choose a row and move yourself all the way across.
It's Seven Dwarfs time.
It is. Go mine those gems.
Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho! It's home from work we go. Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho!
So we have done Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We've done Mickey's Filler Magic.
And the wind is really picking up, as you can probably tell from my hair.
It's definitely starting to pick up now. We were supposed to be doing Big Thunder Mountain, but it looks like it's closed. We've had a Lightning Lane exchange thing on that, so we're going to go and do Haunted Mansion now. It does sound like the wind's picking up quite a bit and it's clouding over, so I wonder if we can have another spout of rain as well. Let's go and ride Haunted Mansion and we'll go from there. Change of plan. Big Thunder's just come back up, so we're heading there instead. Unfortunately, we didn't get to ride Big Thunder. As we got to this point, unfortunately, the ride got evacuated yet again due to a cast member pressing the wrong button. You can see all the cast members there dealing with everybody as they realised they'd got to evacuate everybody from the ride. It's people over time.
Please supervise younger. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
It's definitely getting breezy now.
So we were just having lunch at Cosmic Rays, and I did a mobile order, and when I went in to collect it, there were some people sort of jostling, trying to get some bits and pieces, and the really nice cashier lady gave me a free slushie for my patients, so pretty pleased with that, and it does taste really nice.
Listen up, Douglas, Space Rangers.
So we're just leaving the parks for the last time on this trip. Sure is a sad moment, isn't it?
It is.
So it's about 2:30 now, so we're going to head down Main Street, have a nosy in the Emporium, and we're going to head back to Riverside and get on with some packing, because we've got a dining reservation at Boatwright tonight, which is at Riverside. Earlier in the week, when we had a look at how bad the weather was going to be today, we thought, you know what, we'll book that. We like to eat there anyway.
We do.
We've been many times, so we thought perfect time to book that. At least we've got somewhere we can go and get some lunch, some dinner, sorry, even if the weather's bad.
Yep. So we're going to wave goodbye to the castle one last time. We're going to go and head down Main Street now. So yeah, we'll be back at the resort very, very soon. We don't have another trip planned yet.
No, we don't.
But
Yet.
Yet is the word. But yeah, so this is just signing off from Magic Kingdom, and the next time you see it, should be back at the resort. After we left Magic Kingdom, we went to Port Orleans French Quarter, which is a hotel we've stayed at many times, just for a wander around and to enjoy the views. And as you'll see in a few moments, we tried to recreate a photograph that we took 7 years ago on the walk back between French Quarter and Riverside.
So we're just back in the room after having dinner at Boatwright, which is the full service restaurant at Riverside. It's really, really nice. It was a good meal, including the tip for 2 soft drinks, a main and a dessert each was $100, so not badly priced at all. For the first time this trip, a chef came out to speak to me about my allergies. I think one of my allergies is a little bit unusual and kind of threw the waiter a bit. So to his credit, he went and got the chef who came out and spoke to me and explained that the potential cross-contamination with what I actually wanted to eat. And as we're flying tomorrow, I thought, I'm not even going to risk it. I'm going to choose something different. So I did. I chose something that was a real safe option. But it was really, really nice. Really good food. Quite loud in there, wasn't it? Having said that, when we came out, the quick service food court was crazy busy.
Yeah. Obviously because Hurricane Helene is in the area, while it's not impacting directly, obviously there are strong winds and some rain going around. We think some of the attractions have either closed early or they're postponing their evening events. So a lot of people have come back to the resorts, probably mainly for protection as well. Some of those gusts are getting, there's quite a lot of debris about in the resort.
Yeah, there is. However, Disney's in adverse weather in Central Florida, Disney is the safest place to be. You know, the hotels are built to sort of withstand hurricanes, and here at the moment it is just sort of tropical storm weather. Although at the moment the hurricane is Category 4, albeit it's still out in the ocean. Yeah,
it upgraded in the last half an hour or so. The time of recording is approximately 8:30. So it went up to Category 4, which is 130 mile an hour sustained winds. But the gusts sort of here are averaging 40 miles an hour.
It's just like a bad storm that we get in the UK. It's right here, right now. It's nothing worse than that. No. But obviously there are people up in the Big Bend and the Panhandle tonight that are going to get hit with the full force of a hurricane. But I think for us, what's worked really well is, a couple of days ago this was predicted, so we thought, right, we know, having been here in really stormy weather before, we knew the quick service food court would be busy, so we booked a table service reservation at our resort. I think if you can't do that, or you don't like eating table service, perhaps it's worth having your bigger meal at lunchtime, and all the resorts sell sort of sandwiches and salads, things you could put in your fridge in your room, and then you could put that aside for later if you wanted to avoid how busy the food court was tonight. I mean, you can still do Uber Eats and things like that, but certainly something we found, especially in bad weather, is be prepared, plan ahead, especially for your food.
Get ready to change your plans.
Yeah, and get ready to change your plans. We had a lot of candy left from Mickey's Not So Scary, but we did have a few other snacks, some crisps and things in the room, so that if the weather had been awful, or we'd been told, you've got to stay in your room, we've got plenty to eat and drink. It's just better to be prepared than find yourself without, because when the weather is bad here, it's not safe to go outside.
Yeah, and if you're still with us, because that was quite a long explanation, so this is our last night. What you can't see behind us, behind the camera, is the suitcases are out with our packing in. It's been a great stay. Obviously, after we left the park early, we came back, didn't we? We've done some bits around here. We were going to go in the pool, but it looks like they've closed our little quiet pool. All the sunbeds have been laid down and that sort of stuff. So we've decided against that. Tomorrow morning will be get up, last few bits in the case.
Yeah. And then hopefully we're meeting some friends at Cracker Barrel for breakfast, which will be nice, because the Cracker Barrel we normally go to has just been closed for a refurb and is only just reopened.
Yeah, I think it reopens tomorrow. So we may be one of the first customers since it's reopened. So we'll close out this video here. Thank you for coming along today, and we probably won't do much filming tomorrow. We'll see what we can do before we leave here and before we get on the bus, but I'm not going to promise anything, so we'll leave you there and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.